All right, so my beloved Chelsea fans, champions of the world, this is Callum McFarland press conference ahead of that game that we are playing on Monday against Nottingham Forest at the Stamford Bridge. Now, first of all, I see some of them don't comment under my last press conference for Arsenal where I dropped, saying why I can't be saying that Arsenal will not have a drop. The reason is because now their own press conference now have a drop before our own. So I have to finish one before we finish one. So Mona, relax, leave this jealousy alone. You get to the point now. Anyway, tap the like button for me while we quickly dissect one or two matters we be say Baba get to talk today. Good news, ladies and gentlemen. Reece James and Levi Colwill are back to full training. Praise the Lord. Bro, if this is the only thing you can take away from this press conference today, no just worry yourself. In fact, this is the main news. Maybe we just go out. It's over. I mean, this is a very, very good news. Baba, I happy. The two of them return back at once. Massive, massive. Anyway, they asked him, would they be available for that game that is coming up on Monday? And Baba said, look, we are taking it day by day by day by day for them, and we don't want to rush them right now. There is possibility that they might be available, and there is possibility that you might not see them. But let's just see how the matter will be before Monday. Now, they can't ask and say, now that it is 50-50, meaning that Reece James might be available. But if Reece James is available for that game, it's going to make it his 200 appearance at Chelsea Football Club. Tell us about the role of Reece James in this Chelsea team. And McFarland said, see, that Reece James wey una dey see is playing a vital role. He loves the club. He cares so much about the club. And he's even been supporting me since I came in here. Even when I be assistant coach, they give me support. Every backroom staff, Reece James, they give everybody support. And if Reece James can be giving we say will be backroom staff support, how much more his fellow players we say that they gather play for pitch. Reece James no just be ordinary player. Now person will love the club well. Big thumb up, big kudos to my skipper, Reece James. Anyway, moving on. They can't ask Baba about the spirit around the training ground. That, after the FA Cup, he gave our boys holiday. Some of them traveled, things like that. Say, how has been the team spirit since everybody returned? And Callum McFarland said it's been massive. That this is what winning can do to you. Everybody are happy. They went on, 2 days holiday. They returned back. The vibe has been, vibing in training. The spirit is high. Altogether, that is what winning can do to a team. Now, they can't ask us, say, that 2 days holiday, Enzo Fernandez used his own travel down to Madrid. Did you think this is a good idea for Chelsea Football Club to make? And Callum McFarland said, it is not a bad thing to do now. He said, the guy traveled down to Madrid, not alone. He went there with some of his fellow teammates, and they went there to watch tennis. It is not a big deal. He was there last year too. So it is not a big deal. We should stop, attaching different kind of thing to this Enzo Fernandez waka. Anyway, moving on. They can't ask him, say, it is going to be your very first time coaching at the Stamford Bridge. What is running through your mind? And Baba said he's very, very grateful and he's very, very happy that he knows that that game on Monday is a very, very tough game. And Chelsea have to win that game. And he will be very, very happy to be there. Of course, he has already coached at Stamford Bridge before, but at that time we were under 21 or things like that. But he's very, very honored to be at this position right now. They can't ask him, say, the crowd, what will be your message to Chelsea fans when they come on that very day? And Callum McFarland said, we have to be positive right now. We can still make the UEFA Champions League. And, the crowd have to come with the energy, the vibes. They have to come to give the boys, support again. They can't say, you say you still made them think of making the UEFA Champions League. Did you think the UEFA Champions League is still realistic for this Chelsea? Because Aston Villa and Liverpool will be playing first before when I go play on our own on Monday. If they win their game, your chance of going to the Champions League is flying away. Did you think that's still possible? And McFarland said, look, we know that if those that are ahead of us, if they keep winning their game, the chances become slimmer and slimmer for us. However, right now, we don't want to focus on what is going on the Premier League table. We just want to win all of the games that are ahead of us because we have some massive games ahead of us that we need to play. From now till the end of the season, we want to deal with everything appropriately. We want to win everything. And hopefully, we can make it at the end of the day. Now, they can't ask him, say, you are an interim boss here. Meaning that a new coach is coming in very, very soon. And right now, Chelsea are out on the hunt for a coach. But what will be your advice for that next person wey wan come take in the job at Chelsea Football Club? They can't use one language, say, is Chelsea an attractive club? And Callum McFarland said, what do you mean is Chelsea an attractive club? This is the champions of the world. This is the club that has had a lot of history both in the Premier League and in Europe. This is a club that has a lot of world-class players in their position. And you are asking that, is Chelsea an attractive club? Of course, it is an attractive club. It's a massive club. It's a big club. They are the champions of the world as of this moment. Anyway, moving on. They can ask Baba, say, what exactly is your focus for the remainder of this season? Because you are just saying you want to make Champions League, you want to do this. What exactly is your focus? Baba said, the focus at Chelsea Football Club right now is for us to win the next game. We want to, be at our best in the next training, and we want to be at our best in the next game. Past that. Anyway, moving on. They can't ask and say some people are criticizing you, say you never get UEFA Pro license. So therefore, you don't merit to be at this job here. What did you have to say to those people? And Callum McFarland said he has not seen anybody criticizing, asking if he has a license or not. So he did not have anything to say about that because he knows nothing about that. Anyway, moving on. They can't ask him, say, did the club give you well done, the board? Did they give you well done after the semi-final where you played that very day? And Baba said, yes, everybody are pleased after the result. The players are pleased. The board are pleased. Everybody is happy that very, very day. On the final note, they can't ask him, say, you were the former under-21 coach. And the under-21 now, they don't win their Premier League. Are you kind of thinking of bringing in some of your players over there to the main team squad right now? And Callum McFarland said, yes, so that they've won the Premier League. They have another game, massive game that is coming up tonight. If they win it, it's another trophy for them again. However, they did not block their access to the main team because sometimes they used to come down with the main team to train with them. And if the club needs any one of them, they will definitely go there and pick them into the first team squad. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we no go see and pass this level. Beloved Chelsea fans, tap the like button. Let me know what you think. Share this video. I will see you later.